Hey, YouTube fame! Are you tired of feeling like you're falling behind on the latest news and trends? Do you wish you had a comprehensive and easy-to-read resource to keep you informed and engaged? Well, you're in luck. Today, I will tell you about 25 newsletters that will make you smarter. And the last one is my favorite. Now, let's start. The first newsletter which you should subscribe to is Scale with Strategy. The writer of this newsletter is Brian O'Connor. Through this newsletter, you will learn to make a different identity from other businesses. Second newsletter which you should subscribe to is M.G.M.T Playbook. The writer of this newsletter is Dave Klein. Every Wednesday, this newsletter will help you learn to manage people effectively, build a great team and know practical business insights. Want to learn buyer psychology? Well, then you should know about the third newsletter, which is Why We Buy Customer Camp. Its writer is Caitlin Bourgoin. This newsletter will help you discover hidden reasons why people buy so you can become unignorable. Fifth newsletter is Psychology of Marketing by writer Abhishek Shah. You will learn tactics and study science-packed marketing insights through this newsletter. Fifth newsletter's name is Houck Newsletter itself. Its writer is Michael Houck, and he is a venture-backed founder. This newsletter will help you learn startup insights and other stuff at the professional level. Interested in storytelling? If yes, you should probably subscribe to World Builder by Nathan Baugh, which has 50,000 readers. This newsletter helps you master the art of storytelling and creativity. If you want to learn systems to scale your business, then our seventh newsletter, Founder's Newsletter, will be helpful for you. The writer of this newsletter is Matt Gray, who owns a community of 14 million people. The eighth newsletter on the list will be Demand Curve by Growth Tactics. This newsletter will help you learn advanced growth marketing tactics which you should know to overcome marketing fears. Ninth newsletter on the list will help you stand out from other marketers in a super practical way. Written by Louis Grenier, the name of this newsletter is Learn to Stand the F Out. The 10th newsletter to which you must subscribe is Project Leaders by Jasper Pollock. This newsletter is a practical guide to stakeholder management, risk management, and decision-making. Why project managers must learn to lead? What is the art and science of running great meetings? You will find answers to these questions through this newsletter and much more. 11th newsletter is Business with Barrett, and its writer is Barrett O'Neill. This newsletter is a 2-minute read with actionable tips on topics like entrepreneurship, SEO strategy, audience building, etc. 12th newsletter is Ariyh. Its writer is Thomas McKinley. Its 3-minute marketing recommendations based on the latest scientific research will blow your mind. The 13th newsletter is none other than Creator Science by Jay Klaus. Many of you watching this video are content creators and want to do it big. This newsletter will help you become a professional creator and look authentic. 14th newsletter on the track is Linear. It is a vertical software newsletter by Luke Sophie Knows. Learn SaaS growth playbooks and know amazing business stories once a week through this newsletter. 15th newsletter is The Performers by Oz Arshad. How to run jaw-dropping ads? How do Facebook ads work and how to master them? If you don't have answers to those questions, this newsletter is for you. Through the Noise is 16th newsletter on our list. Its writer is Ailes Banks. Learn the latest tech and AI news, which I am sure you wouldn't get to know from other sources. 17th newsletter is Magnetic Marketing by Joe Portsmouth. Get tips on growing email list, SMS marketing, email marketing and retention in one place. 18th newsletter is Lenny's Newsletter by Of Course Lenny Raketsky. This newsletter will help you gonna learn product-led growth and accelerate your career. 19th Ultra Successful Newsletter by Dr. Julie Gerner. As the name suggests, this newsletter will help you know the stories of successful people from around the globe every week. The 20th newsletter is The Process by Teddy Matrosilis. Learn leadership, learn to have an unbreakable mindset, Q&A with CEO, and much more you can learn through this newsletter. Next newsletter is Growth Memo by Kevin Indig. Another amazing newsletter to learn about search engine optimization, and believe me, you will regret it if you didn't subscribe to this newsletter. The newsletter on No.22 will be Unicorn Growth Strategies by Brian Bork. After reading this newsletter, you would be able to scale your startup, boost sales, and get unfair advantages. 23rd newsletter is the Skimm, founded by Carly Zucken and Danielle Weisberg. It provides a concise summary of the day's top news stories and covers a broad range of topics and offers links to more in-depth coverage from other sources. The 24th newsletter is Milk Road. It is a daily 5-minute newsletter to learn the latest of crypto and Web3 with memes. The 25th and last newsletter on the bucket is Stoa Daily. This newsletter is something that you should subscribe to right now. It's like MBA in your hands. If you are keen on learning business fundamentals, Stoa is one of the best for you. You will learn something out-of-the-box things on a daily basis. Some general notes I would like to add some in the last. First, don't overcommit. Signing up for 2 or 3 newsletters to fill the gaps in your day is smart. Signing up for 10 newsletters, on the other hand, is a recipe for regret. You might feel the genuine motivation to read it all at first. But constraints on your time and attention span may eventually impose the burden of choosing which to open and which to ignore. Second, don't be afraid or lazy to unsubscribe. Seriously, if you find a newsletter that doesn't really fit your interests or availability, get rid of it. There's no reason to let the unread messages pile up and crowd out the emails you do actually want to read. Oftentimes, there are also communications preferences you can manage to decrease the frequency with which you receive newsletters. So there you have it, friends. 25 newsletters that will make you smarter. And which ones will you be signing up for? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all our latest content.